Jewish in nature, he writes in a very Jewish or Eastern way, where James is talking about these thoughts, and then go from one thought to the next thought to the next thought, and you're like, well, that is a Jewish idea of just called springing further. You go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. It's the same kind of style that Jesus used when he was preaching the Sermon on the Mount, starting in Matthew chapter 5, going through those couple chapters there in Matthew. There are some interesting similarities that are found from the Sermon on the Mount and the book of James that we're going to examine in the weeks to come. You might remember Jesus actually starts off the Sermon on the Mount with a bunch of random blessings. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are the meek. Blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. The end of all those blessings, in verse 11, it says this: Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Well, that's great, isn't it? I'm so glad I'm a follower of Jesus, because I'm going to get persecuted. It says, rejoice and be glad. This is Jesus' word. Because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets, you were rewarded. Now, this kind of idea is what James actually starts the book off with, which is what we're going to be looking and discovering this morning. It's different than man's wisdom. This is God's wisdom. And we're going to go through it. It might seem like James is going from thought to thought to thought without finalizing any point, but as we go through the first chapter, the first 8 verses, the main united theme is the wisdom of God. The wisdom of God. So, I entitled this sermon, Got Milk? No, that's not it. Got Wisdom? Right? Got Wisdom? And we're going to look at what that godly wisdom is like. So, got wisdom? Turn with me to James 1. We're going to be reading just the first 8 verses, 1 through 8. And if you have your Pew Bible, you can follow along there too. Hopefully you have your own Bible, and as John Benjamin passed out all those wonderful little markers, you can highlight one of these verses. And it's going to get tough right out of the gate. Again, it's going to sock you right in the mouth and also step on your toes at the same time. Chapter 1, verse 1. James, a servant of God and the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes scattered among the nations, greetings. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all, without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do. What an interesting start to a letter, right? Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials. This is like what Jesus was saying. Rejoice, right? When these things are happening to us. The purpose of this letter is really to encourage believers who are being persecuted for their faith. Get this morning, Christian, rejoice if you're being persecuted for your faith. This letter is designed to encourage you. Now, if you're a note taker this morning, the first thing that James talks about is joy in the midst of our trials. Many times in our Western mindset, we tend to run from trials and problems that come into our lives. Oftentimes, we think that when some kind of trial comes into our life, well, God must be mad at me. Or, was there something that I didn't do right? Did I not pray enough? Did I not go to church enough? What's going on? Lord, we can get into these mind games almost on what is actually going through our lives. The reality is, James says trials have a divine purpose. They have a divine purpose. That divine purpose is found in verse 4 and 5. That divine purpose is for endurance and maturity. Endure and mature. Boy, that sounds great. Trials are designed for us to endure and mature. Essentially, the main road to maturity is through trials that we experience in life. To give you a kind of a real practical example, trials and difficulties are like going to the gym and working out. Now, who here likes to go to the gym? Go to the gym.
I work out.
Everybody else is like, yeah, don't necessarily need that. It's like, yeah, but if we want our muscles to grow, we want to have really healthy bodies, we need to actually flex and have some tension on those muscles, don't we? Yes. So to build up muscles in the body, there has to be a tension that's applied to those muscles. Get this. Trials are necessary to build our spiritual faith muscles and mature us into Jesus Christ. For everyone who didn't like to raise their hand, you probably don't like trials. Because then we're building these faith muscles, but that's not a bad thing. And God is with us through these trials. Psalm 23 tells us the Lord is our shepherd. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. God is with us through these trials. He's not the little genie that you kind of, we'll give you this, give you out this. He's not that. In fact, he is with us. He is our Savior, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get a shorter version of Christ. It doesn't mean that. So, how can we consider it all joy then, if we're going to go through these trials? Well, if you're a note taker this morning, the answer to that question is found in what James calls godly wisdom. It's found in verse 5. Godly wisdom has less to do with how we talk as believers, has to do with how we walk as believers. Well, you guys just remember we did a thing about walking like Jesus did. It's all about the walk, because as they say, talk is cheap, isn't it? Talk is cheap. In an unbelieving world that's around us, talk is very cheap. But if you're a follower of Christ and you've experienced trials and you endure and you mature, there's something to the unbelieving world that draws them to you. Not by what you say, but what you do, what you've done. You see, godly wisdom starts when you allow God to transform your mind from selfishness, because that's the way we're wired out of earth, right? Selfishness. From selfishness to selflessness. You see, trials get our perspective changed when we allow God to transform our minds. In fact, James 3:13 says this: who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in humility that come from wisdom. Deeds done in humility. See, that's not part of our normal wiring. We don't do those things normally unless we experience trials. Godly wisdom is rooted in this humility. It means it's focused on others rather than yourself. That's really the end goal of Christianity. The goal statement for some of you to really grab a hold of this morning. The end game is not that you simply die and go to heaven. That's not the end game. I believe the end goal of Christianity is that through trials you become more like Christ now. If you're not becoming more like Christ now, there might be something wrong. In fact, when you become like Jesus Christ now, then other people see that difference in your life. They're drawn to you. And when those who are unbelievers see that difference, they're drawn to the light. God makes you stronger and more like Him now through trials so that you can be light in the darkness. If you're a note taker this morning, the third thing is that tests are then designed for every follower of Jesus. Every person. Well, sign me up on the line right now, right? That doesn't sound good. But the reason that we are